Hello, everybody. This is actually my third or fourth attempt to start a video because I start rambling and being weird and saying the weird things. So I'm just going to give up and just let all the weirdness come out, and you guys are going to have to put up with it. So, sorry. I haven't posted anything in a couple of months. I've been pretty busy with the kids and work, lots of work, and I wanted to make this quick video because a friend of mine, also a very well-known activist you may know, Zeb, aka I'm Worldly on YouTube, as well as several other activists have received a letter from the Watchtower and Bible Tract Society. Basically, they're revoked from everything. I want to read it real quick. Sorry if some of you have already, seen the letter millions of times. I know some of the other activists have made videos and posted it on social media. But for those of you who haven't heard it, I will read it for you real quickly. So it says, "Dear Mr. Zeb, we are authorized to inform you on our own behalf and on behalf of Christian Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses that your implied invitation to visit any Bethel facility, regional convention, Kingdom Hall, or Assembly Hall, whether leased, licensed, owned, or operated by Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of New York, Inc., or any congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses is hereby revoked. Should you choose to enter any of the aforementioned properties, we will immediately contact the police with the intent of pressing criminal trespassing charges against you. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Very truly yours, blah, 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 blah." So basically, I mean, it's the same exact shit that they tell us when we go into Kingdom Halls. Your invitation has been revoked, and then they call the police, but as long as we leave the Kingdom Halls, there's nothing they can do because the police are just going to ask us to leave, and we're already leaving, so they're wasting the officers' time. Our message has been put out there, and we definitely don't want to stay any longer than we have to in those places. So I was thinking about this letter that they have basically told. I'm sure I'll be receiving one soon. See, I'm jumping all over the place already and being weird. Normally I'd hit stop and then try to redo this over again, but I'm just going to push through or I'll never get this video done. I'm babbling. And so I was thinking how Jehovah's Witnesses claim to disfellowship pedophiles or anybody who's been convicted. Sometimes, not always, but they will say, oh, we disfellowship them. However, they will admit, and you can probably find this on their website somewhere, I'm not sure, but I know I have some elders confessing on video that accused and convicted child molesters are allowed to be reinstated. They're allowed to go to the Kingdom Hall as long as they sit in the bag, just like a regular disfellowship person. And they can get reinstated and go out in service and knocking on people's doors. Well, they are taking that right away from activists who are speaking up against child abuse and all of the other shit that we're protesting. So what they're really doing is they're making the decision to revoke this everlasting life that they're offering the world. Okay, weird pause because I lost my train of thought. Okay, I'm losing my train of thought again. So, in the mind of a Jehovah's Witness, or at least a sincere Jehovah's Witness, they want you to come back to Jehovah so that you can receive everlasting life. So they send you these pamphlets that say, return to Jehovah. They talk about the prodigal son. They want you to come back because they don't want you to, die brutally in Armageddon and get your eyeballs pecked out by birds. But the apostates who receive this this letter are told that they are not allowed to ever. So how are they to know if any of us were to say, oh, sorry, I want to come back, you know? Obviously they're going to say, oh, call us, but once they find out they're talking to any of us activists, you know, it's a click. It's always just a brick wall, just they close us out. We are not worthy of everlasting life. So pedophiles, sure, you can come back. You can go to the hall. You can go knock on doors. Apostates who speak out the truth about the truth about the truth, no, we are not allowed to have this everlasting life. It's really sad. It's very telling. It kind of shows you where their priorities are. Kind of the people who don't realize how messed up that is are extremely brainwashed. Obviously, you know, we're all going to die anyways. I just don't believe that I'm going to be killed by Jehovah. But I really think that it's sad that the leaders, the Watchtower organization, is making this determination, whereas used to they would leave it. You know, they would say Jehovah is the one who leaves it, or who judges hearts, but not if you're an apostate. So, anyways, sorry if I'm rambling and kind of having like saying the same things over and over, but you get my point. I also have another a really great idea. I haven't done it yet because for some reason in the city I live in, I cannot find any carts anywhere other than on campus, on the university campus. And now that school's out, they're not going to be there anyways, because they're going to take a summer break as well, apparently. But they don't talk to me anymore. They know about me, even in the JWs that go on there and they've never seen me before. I've never seen them before. They shut down instantly. I guess they've showed pictures of me and my devil horns or something. But so since they don't talk to me anymore, it's really boring talking to them. I made this sign here. Let's see. It says, "I am an ex-Jehovah's Witness. Ask me anything." I realize anything is kind of weird looking, but you know, maybe you can make something more clear if you want to make a sign like this. And then just stand next to their cart, and you know, the people walking by, yeah, it would be a great unwitness if they ask you something. That's awesome. Make sure you reply in a way that the Jehovah's Witnesses can hear, not screaming or yelling, because that would be like public disturbance. So, you know, the JWs are really cracking down on whatever they can find on us legally, like subpoenas or, you know, warnings and attorneys, you know, fake attorney letters and stuff. So we need to be really careful about finding out the laws in your area if you want to do some activism. I have already called the campus about this poster, and you know, as long as it's not like a direct jab at the Jehovah's Witnesses, I don't. There's no reason that they would remove me. And it could be for any public area, really, because I mean, it's talking about myself. I'm an ex-Jehovah's Witness. Ask me anything, instead of saying, you know, they're a cult, like I would like to do, like a little arrow pointing cult. You know, avoid at all costs. That might get me in trouble. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't want to risk it, so sticking to that. So, anyway, so that's really all I have to say today. I'll try and make more videos soon if I can find some JWs. I did have some come to my house not long ago. I was in a hurry, so I didn't record it, but I did do a little bit of apostasy. And I guess they don't learn. They haven't learned, you know, they haven't seen the they haven't felt that evilness around my house when they walk up to it. So I guess that's a good thing. Anyways, thanks for putting up with my weirdness, my scattered brain and everything. And thank you for being my follower. You guys are super awesome. Till next time.